Good night, teacher. In this opportunity, will I for my conclusions about the laboratory number 4. Well, the paper generation. The wiring system is essential since they are responsible for sending electrical current for the operations of the different components of an aircraft. In this case, the ignition of the engines and the battery charge do essential system for the aircraft to be contact and operating. On the other hand, for example, the cause of damage to the operating system is mainly given by, well, for example, the heat, humidity and vibrations, corrosion and contaminations. Other cause aberrations in the cable and other maintenance because gas leaks, for example, the terminal are corroded and the cable insulation has cracking. The second laboratory is the ELS. This system is of the utmost importance since it's in works and hands which the autopilot. Their threshold frequency must be set as the stations to which the aircraft will be direct. Course speed is important and data for the autopilot which the process and performance and safely and correctly. On the other hand, each ground stations airport has a stabilized frequency which must be cannot avoid complications and facilitate the approach on the aircraft. For example, when the system is hooked and the data is correct on the PFD screens, grip slopes and lock will appear in green color. Other example, which on the approximate and at 10 feet with respect to radio altimeter, a message will not appear that indicates and deactivate and the automatic pilots and activate the motor in the reverse for a safe landing. Finally, the pre-flight checks. For the pre-flight checks, as the step must be followed to be able to check that all systems are operating, engines and fuels and battery and lines and IPU, etc. And in the case that a component doesn't work, it mustn't be checked in the difference or not for the aircraft to fly. On the other hand, each system works independently. For example, in what is the circuits electric. For example, in the which system electrical of the Airbus A320, the idea was to power the aircraft through the engines and APU and external plants through the which functions to help the bus timer contact. And finally, it's important verifies the checklists, all components and systems. And other hands, there are certain exceptions to sub components or systems that cause the aircraft not to enter go. As long as it is very important respect and complies with what the manual orders. Thank you.